everybody. So we wanted to start vlogging, like actual vlogging real time. And what we're going to do is we're going to be doing weekly vlogs that are going to go up every Thursday. So I started filming today, which is Friday. We're out doing some grocery shopping and stuff. And I wanted to show you one of the things that I had to stop and get today. We are on Monday, which I plan on filming. We are going to be playing with putting an actual perm in our mannequin's hair. So I had to stop and get the permanent wave that I would be using, and I'm going to be using the brand Instant Apple. I've never heard of it, I've never used it, but that is what we are going to use. But I also, while I was there, I picked up a detangler because I needed a new detangler, so I'm going to be trying that out for like a little review on the blog. And I also picked up one second, and I've already used it, so I already know how I feel about this. I actually picked up an ionic detangling hairbrush. It is the Wet and Dry Ultra from Brush Strokes, and I got it in a pink shade because they only had this kind of like pinky orangey, whoops, sorry, shade. The only other shade they had was purple, and I have a wet brush, actual wet brush, branded wet brush, and the purple one, and I didn't want to confuse the two. Like if I needed to grab the dry version, if I like it, I didn't want to, like accidentally grab the, the actual wet brush. Sorry about that. So I grabbed it in the pink shade. So right now, Travis has ran inside, we're at a Crystal's. He actually ran inside to get something to drink real quick, and then we're going to be stopping and depositing a check in the bank, and then after that we are going to go pick up some lunch at a Cajun restaurant that we found in the area. We've never tried it before. This will be our first time trying it, so I will check in with you then. Back in the car after eating lunch. I'm gonna have inserted footage before this or right about now of the lunch, but I didn't record a lot in there because they had music playing and copyright issues and stuff like that. But okay, honey, what did you think of it? He's still sipping on his tea. They gave us a tea to go. Usually around here you have to like beg, borrow, and steal to get a to-go drink.
Oh, they were like, "Oh, you want one, please? If you don't mind."
So, if I don't know if you can see it, but in the back right there are some bags. We actually went on ahead and ordered dinner, and we're gonna take it with us grocery shopping. So we're hoping it'll hold up. I'm thinking it will because we went on ahead and got some po' boys. And po' boys generally hold up pretty well, but for lunch, which I did not show, we had some boudin balls with some remoulade sauce, and we actually got some extra remoulade sauce for our french fries with our po' boys. I had the Bayou Sampler, which is shrimp etouffee, red beans and rice, gumbo, and hush puppies. And I ordered a side of potato salad to put some potato salad in my gumbo because that's just how I do. And let me tell you, it was like being back in Louisiana. The food was so freaking good. The boudin for the boudin balls tastes just like the boudin that we're about to be making within the next couple of days, because we're going to have boudin all week because we're trying to eat kind of cheap. And the rest of the stuff just tasted so good. Tasted just like being back. He had a shrimp po' boy, which was lettuce, tomato, some giant freaking shrimp, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were big.
They were big, and it came with tartar sauce. Now let me tell you,
and that was the thing. They were actual shrimp. They weren't like go to the freezer at the grocery store and get the pre-frozen shrimp that they normally would use as bait.
Oh, and it was lightly battered. Like a lot of the places when you go and get shrimp, it has like a super thick batter on it, so it's like mostly bread. I mean, it was just a super light battering from what I saw on there.
It really was.
The fries were really good. He let me try a fry because I let him try a bite of each of my samples. Now here's the thing. See, back when we first got together, we did the whole, Zatarain's gumbo, and I found a recipe to make my own gumbo. And I always wanted to add potato salad in it because, like I said, that's how I do. But I never could find a potato salad that I really liked to add into the gumbo. So I added on the potato salad here, and it's not the same as from home, but it's pretty close. But Travis here does not like potato salad. He's always made fun of me for adding the potato salad into the gumbo or wanting to add it. And so I had him try a bite, and what was your reaction?
I'm watching traffic.
Oh, see how he can tell you about the shrimp, but he doesn't want to talk about the potato salad?
I'm watching traffic. It's backed up.
He thought it was good. Anyway, sorry. So, what was I saying before I got off on my tangent?
How awesome I am.
Yeah, that wasn't it. Brain fart.
Hey, designing women. Ha!
It's a hair and tanning salon. That was over there. So, oh yes, the tartar sauce. You can ask him, and you can ask pretty much anyone. I am super, super picky when it comes to tartar sauce. I like tartar sauce from one place, and that place is
Captain D's.
Straight up is I've tried every tartar sauce, and I've also tried honey mustard from a bunch of places, and the only place I'll eat honey mustard,
Captain D's.
Yes, that's right, even though he was questioning himself there. But
you need more than Captain D's honey mustard.
Really? Can you think of another place?
That one.
Yeah, see, now he can't find any. So anyway, so I tried a little bit of the tartar sauce on his plate, and it is so freaking good. I love their tartar sauce. It actually rivals Captain D's tartar sauce. It's like Captain D's is still a little higher, but theirs is a close second. So right now we are heading to grocery shop, so we'll check in with you then. So we're going grocery shopping at Kroger, and we're in North Augusta. So I don't think we've been to the Kroger here.
No, we haven't.
We haven't. So we were at what kind of place were we at? You wanted to say before I turned off?
A little hole in the wall.
We were at a little hole in the wall restaurant.
Wait.
Anyway, so we were at a little hole in the wall and we left. And he did not know which way to go because we've never been to this Kroger. So he was just driving while I was filming and didn't say anything. So I finally, so when I stopped, I got directions, and we had to pop a U-turn because it's 3 miles back the way we went. So it was like, Siri was all, make a U-turn. And he passed right where, make a U-turn. And he passed that one, make a U-turn. And it was like, I suggest you make a U-turn soon.
Siri needs to stop telling me how to live my life.
She was really telling him how to live that life.
Can't find anything else. Make a U-turn.
Yeah, we're constantly like, hey Siri, what's this for this? And she's all like,
I don't know.
I don't know, but here's a web search for it. And we're like, yeah, I could have done that myself, but thanks.
Hear that, she can't understand my accent. Siri, look up the trailer for the next episode of The Flash. And next thing I know, it starts playing a song by The Clash. Not remotely what I asked for, but
enjoy it while it's there. Hello everybody, today is Saturday, June 4th, and we are actually at the post office picking up a package. This is our little town. That's the little gazebo. Oh, sorry. That's the little gazebo that I filmed at sometimes. Oops, sorry about the car. That little building, see that little building right there? That little white building? That is, I wonder if I can zoom in. Yes. Okay, see that little white building right there? That's the police station. I kid you not. So, and that's our little post office. We actually, oh, hang on, let me flip. We actually are having to go back to Aiken because we did not realize that Lila was out of dog food. So, and she has some kind of an allergy or a reaction to like the normal dog foods, like the pedigrees and the kibbles and bits. Even though she loves them, she gets like little bumps on her chin and her ears get really bad infected and stuff. And so we try to get her like grain-free dog food and dog food for large breeds and things like that. So we have to go to Aiken to pick her up some. So that's what we're doing. Hello, so it is Wednesday, June 8th today, and we took Sunday off for my filming day, but we were going to pick back up on Monday. However, Monday, it was raining in South Carolina, and on the way to school, I slipped and fell down a set of stairs, and it just was not a good day for filming. It was not a good day, period. So Monday I was dealing with that, and I was dealing with that yesterday too. It was very hard to move because I landed with the back of my right leg on one step. It like really hit it, and like if you touch it, it's like internally bruised right now. And then the small of my back on the left side went down on the steps. So it has been very painful. I actually did not go to school yesterday, which was Tuesday. So I'm back at school today, and I'm actually in the very empty computer lab at the moment, and it is currently empty because, as you can see, hang on, let me turn around. They are having server errors, like it won't connect to the other systems for some reason. So I am currently just kind of hanging out in here until my class starts at 2, and I will go upstairs and I will either do my major assignment for this class, or I will practice my major assignment for this class. Monday and Tuesday my professor was at a hair show in Florida, so we didn't have a chance to do like the perm and stuff that I was telling you guys about at the beginning of this vlog. I think it's actually either going to be, I don't think it's going to be tomorrow. I think it's going to be next Monday that we're going to be doing it. But I went on ahead and got it, so that's good. All right, so I'm going to show you my mannequin real quick. So let me flip this around. This is Miss Kim, the mannequin. Please do not judge her face. I'm so sorry. Like, we don't even want to discuss what happened there. Okay, so currently she is sitting in an 8-part, because technically she's supposed to be in a 9-part. So we got the side, we've got the front middle, and then we got the front side, and then we have the back middle, and then we have the left back middle, the right middle, and then we have the back right, the back left. Okay, so now here's where the reason it is not the correct number of parts. See this, and then down to about here, where this one is level, this part is supposed to go to here, and then this part is supposed to be down here, so it should be 3, 6, and then 9. However, because of our major assignment, hang on, sorry about that, someone came in and I had to tell them the computers were down. That is what I'm doing right now. But because our major assignment is a mock state board of doing the perm rods, and you have to do from the crown to the neck, I have to do this, I have to wrap this whole section in like 20 minutes. So I have it sectioned off so that it is one section. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. I'm either going to be doing the full section of it for the grade, or I'm going to be doing a run through. And I have, hold on one second, I have these perm rods, which are the orange ones. However, they don't really work that well with her hair. They should, because of just how long, you see, like, she's got really long hair. But the problem is that when I section it, even with small sections, they kind of just, they don't stay as tight as they should. So I believe I'm actually going to be, oh, hang on. I pulled this bag out, which tells you that these are the concave perm rods, and these are the 7/16" short whites, and that's not the ones I'm using. I'm using the long white ones is what I'm going to be using for her hair. And let me see, I can show you what else I actually have in here real quick, because the Miss Williams, our computer lab lady, is not in here at the moment. She went over to that building right there where HR is. But I have my water bottle that I got from Sally's Water. And actually have, hold on. Sorry about that, someone else came in. So in here I have the Diane by From 1000 sheet in wraps. These are the 2 1/4 by 3 1/4 inch wraps. I actually prefer the Sally's jumbo wraps, but I got these off of Amazon because, and they didn't have because I wanted the prime shipping because I wasn't going to have a chance, everything is falling, to run to Sally's before I needed these because I forgot I was going to need them for this class. And they didn't have the Sally's jumbo wraps, which is the ones that I like. But I also have this rat tail comb, and I use a metal one because this is just a mock kind of class. I find that sectioning with the thin point of the metal is a lot easier than sectioning with the plastic rat tail combs. So that is everything in my bag. And, well, I actually have more rods in my bag. And I currently use just a Victoria's Secret bag that I got for free with an order. And then, see, I keep some blue rods, I keep some pink rods, I showed you some white rods. There's some gray ones in there. And, of course, I have to keep a Mountain Dew in there. And I brought my camera with me today. But, because if we are doing the major assignment, she needs me to take the photos for her. But I love how this vlog just totally turned into an impromptu what's in my summer cosmetology bag. But we're not going to put all of this back in here. And I don't really have an order to how I put this in here at the moment. I just kind of, well, I do stick that bag on top because with the in-wrap box in there, I don't want it to get like all bent and stuff. So I do kind of have a little bit of an order to it. I'll stick the rods in first, and then I kind of jimmy them down a little. And then I'll stick that bag over there. And then I'll put her in face down because of her clips, and then I shimmy it again so that her head doesn't get caught in the zipper. And then I'll stick my water bottle over there, and it is screwed tight. And then because I'm in the computer lab, I slip the Mountain Dew in there because you're not supposed to have drinks and stuff. And then we zip. And in similar but other news, Miss Williams is gonna kill me. Somebody's gonna have glitter butt when they sit down. You're welcome, person who sits down in that chair next. You're welcome. So I gather my stuff all up to go upstairs to either do this practice major assignment or to actually do the major assignment. But I was waiting for the lady who's going to sit back there. But I was waiting for the lady who's going to sit back there to come back in because I didn't want to leave the computer lab all alone. So it's like a little after 2. I'm supposed to be upstairs at 2 o'clock, and I still have to get all that stuff I just showed you upstairs. So she comes in, I start gathering up my stuff, and she's like, where are you heading? And I'm like, oh, to class. And she's like, oh, your teacher's not here today.